Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is gonna be a bit deep one. Today's video is about not letting others walk over you, you know? A lot of us, we might think that us being like super nice, that this is a benefit for us, that like people will treat us bad, you know, that oh man, everyone likes me actually, you know. But in reality this is not the case at all. What happens when you are so nice, when you let people walk over you, when you show that you do not have boundaries, is simply the fact that people look at you as if you are a person with very little self-respect. Sorry. They look at you as a person with very little self-respect, and they do not actually respect you so much. So you always end up as somebody who's like, you know, doing some bad work at a job or something, and like, you know, being mistreated at work. Which nobody likes to be, you know, mistreated at work, but nobody likes to be mistreated by others. But the fact is that yes, growing a pair of balls, it's like a bit scary, but at the same time think about how scary life will be if you do not grow a pair of balls and you just live life, you know, constantly chasing others' validation, constantly living to please others, and not actually living the way that you want to live, and not actually living according to your own rules, and like changing your own self for people. No man, you have to say no to people. Somebody comes into your life and is like, oh, you know, but he's disturbing you. You gotta tell him, just straight up, and man, I don't wanna, you know, that's a disturbance for me. It's like, why? You don't have to explain yourself, you know. The time that you have on this planet is limited. Who knows, maybe when you wake up tomorrow, you go down the street, there's a car driving fast, it crashes into you and you die. Who says that that cannot happen? Who says that you cannot have a heart attack tomorrow, you know, that you cannot die tomorrow? So, you know, and you're thinking like, you know, when will you actually live for your own self? Think about how many years you have lived your life chasing validation of other people, you know, being this like, I would say like not a masculine person, essentially, and just, yeah, doing things to please others, and in return you get disrespected actually. Man, think about how ridiculous that is. Somebody comes to you and says to you something disrespectful, you gotta tell him. I mean, okay, the bully situation, what do? You have to grow like, okay, somebody is a bit bigger than you. Let's think this situation through. Somebody is a bit bigger than you. He comes up, he's like, I wanna take your school money or whatever. But then think, like, I think if we applied prison rules to this situation, it's just, you have no other option. It's like you have to fight this guy, because if you let this guy take your lunch money, then everybody, you know, will try to take it. And it's like, you cannot show to people that like, you know, you can be like penetrated or something. Like, you have to show that you have thick skin, and then it's like, okay, people, you know, they look at you and they respect you. But if you don't, you just get mistreated, you get disrespected, and you don't get as many opportunities. People don't want to network with you. So essentially, by being nice, you're setting yourself up for failure. What you have to do in actuality is be ruthlessly selfish. But what do I mean by ruthlessly selfish? I mean for your own self, for your family, for God, for a good cause. It does not mean that you have to be some kind of a prick. That's not selfish. Any kind of a good man is selfish. You look at a father who is a good father. What does he do? He works for his family. Some friend of his comes, oh man, let's go to a bar. He says, no, I'm busy, no. Somebody comes, you know, oh man, let's do this. No, he knows, okay, I have to do that after that time, you know. Oh no, okay, there's that practice thing. Okay, no, sorry, no. You know, more no's than yeses. That's how we should live our life. Thank you guys for watching. By the way, I have a free community. It's a free Discord community. It will be linked in the description of this video. And also, if you want to have a free one-on-one coaching call, you can also book that. It's free for about 15 minutes. It will also be linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and peace.